Any day now, computer.
And here we go. Just get those wonderful toys.
Are you playing in the bathtub with your little doll?
Action figure!
Come on, you can do it. Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel mother.
Hey, everybody. What's going on? And happy Thursday. It's time. It's time for another Collectable Past. Bringing a little toy nostalgia yet again, because that's what the pig does. And, of course, as always, joined by my co-host, Vinnie and Trina. Guys, go ahead. Take it away.
Yeah, Trina, go for it.
Well, hey guys, it's great to be here. Looking forward to getting into talking about some toys, and hello to everybody in the chat.
You heard these two. They're ready for toy crack, and we got plenty of it. Yeah, it's. I was trying to get another thing in, and I didn't get time to get another figure in, but I'll have it for next week.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Well, she's also not being able. Well, never mind. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say because it sounds like I'm referring to someone on panel, and I'm not. So I'm going to be a good boy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, the best kind of crack is toy crack, because you don't have to get a pardon for it. We are also joined by other co-hosts, Slasher McSplitter, flying in. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, Slasher.
Hey, Slash.
How you guys doing?
Not bad, not bad. Could be worse. I could have a lot more toes broken. Yeah, in case anybody's wondering why I've been a little bit lackadaisical and everything, as I'm trying to recover from this constant back problem that just keeps flaring up, I broke my damn piggy toe on top of it. So, yeah, the joy continues right into the holiday season.
It is broken, like broken.
Oh, yeah, it's broken.
He broke his piggy toe.
Yeah, isn't that funny? The guinea pig guy breaks his piggy toe.
The
It's
Broken
just the way
Piggy
things work.
Collective.
Oh shit!
We're all
That's
broke
the new
down
chat.
here. What's going on, the Chaos Boy? First one in the chat. What's up, buddy? Cotton Minister, he's also in the chat. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Remember to share the links out there. We got to post that over there on the twat X, whatever you want to hell you call it, and yeah, let everybody know. What was that, Slasher?
Oh no, I was saying what's up to Chaos and Cotton.
Oh, sorry. I was babbling. I didn't hear what you were saying.
I'm trying to be polite here.
No,
We're
you
messed
always
up.
are. You always are.
Yeah.
But
With the rest of us, we're sporadic tonight.
we're a mess. We are all a mess. I have one last thing uploading right now, so Vinnie, I'm gonna have to put you on the spot. What's going on, Curtis?
Yeah.
What up, Curtis?
What's going on, Steve? Oh no, Trina mixed gasoline with horse shit and raisins and set it on fire and threw it through my window because she was raising hell.
Why?
He comes on here just to bully me from the chat.
Oh, wait a minute. Is my last thing finished? It's almost finished uploading? If it's almost finished uploading, I can get going first. Soul Assassin, what's up? Someone called 911. Got a code red. Piggy down. Piggy down. Someone questioned the Italian. That's Bologna. You know the Italian didn't do it.
But which one? There's more than one here.
Son of a bitch. We got three
see?
suspects.
See how that works?
Yeah, we have a bunch of giddies up here.
Right?
I'm not Italian. I'm American.
Right?
You're an American. American Pig.
Cooker germs.
It took my jab. Come on, this stupid thing. This is the one thing I hate about trying to, get things going for the show when I'm working on the production end on my stuff, since I can't use a camera. I'm always waiting on CenturyLink and StreamYard. And the one thing about StreamYard is the upload isn't tremendously horrible, but it's the processing end of doing these little video clips that I have to do. It takes forever, but I mean, that's all finally done. So we're going to get started. We're going to get started with some nostalgia trap for everybody out there. Like I said, be sure to share those links. Most hated pig online right here. And then after I go, Vinnie, you're up.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Hey, Tommy, is it something with a hologram sticker? Yeah, let's go for 3 weeks in a row of something with a hologram sticker.
No hologram sticker tonight.
The streak is broken.
How you can
Greetings, humans. This is Indy. Welcome back to Toys from the Past. So today we will be talking about the 1975 Universal Pictures based game, The Game of Jaws. So very similar to a lot of other games of skill that were put out around this time. 2 to 4, or 1 if you were desperate, attempted to remove various pieces of flotsam and jetsam from the shark's mouth with a plastic hook device a bit like a dental tool. However, beware, because if you are not careful, the mouth will slam shut, and you will not get as many pieces as your friends, and of course, the winner is the one who has the most pieces at the end of the game. Obviously, every time the mouth shuts, it will be the other player's turn, so you want to try to carefully pick out those pieces without incurring the wrath of Jaws. This was a big win for Ideal, getting the rights to Universal's mega hit and being able to create a game off of that franchise, which actually made them quite a bit of money. Now, unfortunately, this game, by today's standards, seems a bit cheesy and outdated. Well, sometimes, as they say, less is more. It was, however, a very simply made game, and the rubber bands which actually caused his mouth to clamp shut would wear out, and you would have periodically replace the bands. The junk items that were included that you would have to pick from the shark's mouth included part of a ship's wheel, the offensive gun, an anchor, handbag, some rope, thigh bone, a fish skeleton, sometimes a skull, a camera, a lantern, a boot, a glove, and a walkie-talkie. Different objects were interchangeable in the various incarnations of the game, so sometimes they were actually all blue, sometimes they were yellow, sometimes they were blue and yellow, but there were always a few items like the bone, the skull, and the fish. They were always white. The original game was actually released much later on over the years as Sharky's Diner, and it was basically the same as the original game, except maybe the shark was a different color, or maybe there was more pieces of plastic junk and maybe an extra gaff hook. And while having nothing to do at all with the game, much later on in 2001, McFarlane Toys released Movie Maniacs Jaws box set. Now this came with Jaws partly out of the water attacking the back end of the Orca ship with a Quint figure who was torn in half where you could actually piece back together. This was actually a pretty gory set, and it was just a really cool diorama piece to be able to have if you could get it.
I never knew that Quint came in half. I always thought that Quint was already like in Jaws' mouth.
No, it was a cool feature that they had in there.
That's pretty awesome.
That thing still breaks my heart. I love that piece, but
that was awesome.
Yeah, one didn't survive a move, and then we got it again, and later my brother
you lost it twice.
Yep.
Oh, you're a fuck up, man.
I'm not a fuck up. My brother was. He gifted it away to someone who didn't deserve it. I'm like, what the? But that thing's going for like $500, $600 bucks.
Yeah, I know. What was it off the shelf?
It was about $30, $35.
All right, yeah.
It's a little bit more than that.
That's around what I got the alien set
well,
for. With the
that's what That's what I seem to recall. But then again, I used to do a lot of shopping back in KB Toys in those
Oh
days.
yeah. Yeah, KB was awesome. I love that place.
Yeah, I was trying to also remember because that Jaws game. I was trying to remember. I remember later on they put out another one. I was trying to remember it. What was it? Sharky's Revenge or whatever the fuck?
Sharky's Diner.
That's cool.
So
stuff.
one other thing to mention about the McFarlane, yeah, Steve, I kind of figured if you were stopping and you would like that one, that just happened to be my first choice of the day. The one thing about that McFarlane Jaws diorama set, so there was 2 different versions of it, Slasher. There was one that Quint didn't come apart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there was the bloody version is the one where Quint comes apart. And there's blood on the side of the boat and blood all over Jaws. And then there was the non-bloody version where it was just a Quint
censored it.
Yeah.
I didn't know they censored one.
Yes, yeah, partially. Because the Spielberg.
Jaw game with Commodore 64. Yeah, and the cool thing was is when I was over at my dad's house, I found my old Jaws game. So I still have the damn thing.
Hey,
Nice.
Stig, did you ever play the NES Jaws, Stig? That game's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, the Garand in Jaws. Yeah, when Brody's shooting at him, he's got a Garand.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I always love those old things. What's going on, Time Prophet?
Oh yeah. What's up?
Now
Tom
I
Prophet?
wonder if they did 2 versions of the Queen Alien.
That I don't remember. Because they had a couple of alien things. They did box sets and like.
Yeah, the one I have is the one with the Queen Alien, and it has like the captive setup where you could press the thing on the back, and the alien comes through their chest.
Yeah, it didn't have like those pod things too. It
Yeah,
had like 2 of them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, no. I know the one you're talking about, but no, this one doesn't have that. You mean the little hatchlings for the face huggers, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it didn't have that.
Oh, okay.
My friend had an Alien versus Predator set that had like the hand was a bunch of those. It had all those eggs around it.
Yep, I had that one too. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I found it in a weird place too, like a couple of years later.
That was a McFarlane, right?
Yeah, that was McFarlane. Yeah, because at that time, like NECA started. I think he had already left, and NECA was starting to form. So they were getting the license like for the what was it? Requiem, that one.
Oh, the second Alien vs. Predator.
Yeah, because I know they started popping out a bunch of toys from there. But yeah, let's I'll get into some of the shorts because I got a few of them here and some pretty cool things too. So here's the box set of the proper Henry Cavill Superman. This thing's out, and he comes with that horrible cave troll.
Oh, look, the superhero Superman figure. What a surprise.
Yeah. Well, this is the one that when he was originally released, this was a Target exclusive. The red and blue. Good. Oh, what was that?
I was just saying that one looks good.
Yeah, what they did with this is incredible because they use the same body from the previous release, but again, it was a Target exclusive. The red and blue, the one that everybody wants, was a Target exclusive. Could you imagine that? How stupid that is?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yep, they had the black one with the silver chest piece. That was in all stores, and it's like, what? Why? Why would you do that, you morons? And
wait, so they gave Henry Cavill the Return of Superman costume?
Yeah, for the
because the Zack Snyder's Justice League. Remember, there was the black and white.
The Snyder cunt. I mean, the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
I remember sitting through the Snyder cut, and I was just relieved to have it finished. So I wasn't really like, I guess, that 20-minute fucking bus scene with the Flash, just, oh my God.
Yeah, because we really need to see him eat hot dogs in slow motion.
I question every last one of you. I question your sanity. I tried 4 separate times now to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I didn't even make it to the halfway part of the movie. I despise it that much. I'm probably just going to delete it off my freaking watch list off Max because I have no interest in continuing that thing. It's just a pile of trash.
Yeah, spoiler alert, you fucking sit there for 4 hours to see Martian Manhunter for 10 seconds at the end. That's it.
It was really bad too. Like the CGI looked like shit.
Yeah, I didn't really like the way they did him. Nah. Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't mean to go on a complete tangent here with this. But this release of him, though, he looks amazing like this. But again, you're stuck with him. If you're going to get it, the only way to get it now is with the cave troll. But With this version, though, he has extra hands, and they gave him a cloth cape with a wire on it. So, like, he stepped it up for this release. But, yeah, sadly, the only way to get it is with this other thing. And, again, it's $75.
Ugh.
Like, okay, he looks awesome. And then you have the other half, like...
God, that looks so terrible.
It looks god-awful. It looked like shit in the movie, and it looks even worse in plastic. But Henry Cavill Superman looks amazing. So
they can go suck what for that price?
Yeah, exactly. But
Curtis brings up something. Yeah, it is funny how the symbol is so bright and the rest of the colors are kind of dulled out.
You know what they could do? They could suck Doomsday's non-existent dick over here.
Exactly. So there's that. That's in stores right now. This was really cool. I went to 5 and Below. This was sitting there. I just filmed it. I didn't buy it though. So apparently that's the solar panel thing. So like as long as light's hitting it, his head will keep bobbing.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of light you have in your house too. Like if you have powerful LED lights, they will actually set those things off too.
Yeah, that's how they work now. Like it pretty much like any lights will make it work.
Yeah, it's cool. This thing was really awesome. I was like on the way out. I'm like, oh, neat. I just filmed it.
Hey, what's up, Bad Take Bojo?
How you doing?
What's up,
Hey, Tina?
And here was the swap out I ended up doing. I have a more of a proper review.
Taking this guy's arm
and
putting them on the Wolverine from the Wolverine Deadpool movie. And I got to say, it was a pretty damn awesome and easy mod to do. All you need to do is get some boiling water, pour it in a cup, make sure, you get the heads and the claws off, and put them in there for 2 to 3 minutes. I mean, I popped these arms off beforehand, but you're going to want to make sure that the gauntlets are heating because there is like glued in plastic there. So you want that boiling water, and you take this Wolverine, take his head off, take his claws off, and put him in upside down in that water. After about 2 or 3 minutes, you should be able to pop them off, no problem. Comes more rubbery, and then you slip on basically the shoulder parts, and bam, there you go. Yes, he retains all of his articulation. I gotta say, this is just a great mod.
So the really cool thing about this as well is it's completely reversible. So if you want to put the arms back on this guy, you could do that. And the gauntlets on the other dude, you could slip those back on as well. So it's just these will be a little bit larger because they're stretched out on the forearm, since that forearm is bigger than than this one. You could tell like how narrow this is because they did it like that so they could have it pegged in properly. But like I said, I have a full review on this. I'll be showing tonight too, because I figured let me do another review since I did the modification. I'm probably going to end up painting him as well, like doing a wash on it just to get it like more dirty looking, like it was in the movie. But this thing is killer now, like nearly perfect. I still wish that they had the proper diaphragm joint. That would have put this thing over the top. But this one's really cool. So I'll show you. I'll get more into it later when I show that one.
Curtis says that's sick.
Yeah, I was pretty.
They had these at my local comic shop. They didn't have this particular one though, the Nightfall one. They had the Keaton movie one. Which
this is incorrect anyway, because like the ears should have been longer and pointier.
Just a little bit longer. They don't even have to be that much longer.
Yeah, maybe like right where the mouse is.
For the Jim Aparo look.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because almost always with Batman, someone has like people have a critique about the ears. They're either too short or too long. It's funny.
Well, yeah, because Nightfall it was longer and it was pointy. Like that's the specific. Just
a little bit. Yeah, it's not even that much. It was just a little bit longer. It was like the Jim Aparo style.
Yeah, because it's right here.
Yeah,
it's literally back there, and it's like, come on, you guys had the reference and you still did it wrong.
Although fucking Kelly Jones, when he did Batman, his fucking ears go all the way up to the fucking ceiling.
Oh yeah, that was retarded. Yeah, the animated one, like that's closer to it, and I thought it was all right. But I don't understand the purpose of these because to me they look kind of silly.
Did they put blue like for the cell shading on it? Am I just seeing that?
Yep, it's there. It's on the top of his head and a little bit like by the bottom.
It's cool for the Nightfall one, but they should have just kept the animated one solid color.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. He's going crazy with this, and it's looking bad. He's got it on a lot of his figures now, and it just looks like shit. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. Yeah, it was a pretty cool Piper.
How did you give him no kilt?
These are the cheaper ones. I think these are like $10.
Piper with no kilt? That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, but you can see like the articulations. Like
it looks like an awesome figure. All he needs is the kilt.
Yeah, I think so. The face is really good on this one.
Yeah, the face, the hair.
Yeah. I was tempted to pick this one up, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually a good face.
Yeah, because I have the other one from the Monday Night Raw, and that's what he's missing. He's missing the Hot Rod shirt.
But he has the kilt.
He's got the kilt. Yeah, he has the reality check black T-shirt and
the WCW era Piper.
Yeah. But
yeah, you could. That's true, Time Prava. You could do your own kilt for it.
Yeah, all you need is a piece of cloth and some Velcro.
Well, don't they also put out they put out accessory packs too with these, don't they?
So they're like dolls.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I haven't seen that. They do?
I thought they did.
That's first for me.
I know there's a second there's like this company that like it has nothing to do with these, but they make like you could get a set
like a third party.
Yeah, you could get a set with like chairs and weapons and shit like that.
Oh, probably. Yeah, actually, you know what? Oh, sorry.
I was going to say to add on to that. You know what you could also do is just go to like a Dollar Tree or someplace like that, and then they go into their cheap Barbie sections. They sell freaking clothes and furniture and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Painted and stuff.
Cut the sleeve off an old flannel or something.
Look at that. See, you learn something new every day, folks. And Michaels actually has like a 1/12 scale. I guess they have people build models and stuff, but they're in scale with all the 6-inch figures we have. And you could do like a barbecue set. There's a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I saw last time I was in Michaels. I'm like, oh shit, this is in like scale with all the figures that we get.
Wait. Okay, so Soul Assassin Amazon has Fig Lot.
What's
like
that?
What is that? Fig Lot? Is that like
make custom clothes for your figures?
Yeah,
cool.
I think
cool.
Fig Lot is actually a company name, I believe, if I remember right. Because I remember looking at something like that once before. Soul Assassin was talking about that.
Oh, no
and
shit.
Time Profit, there is no Barbie section in the dollar store. All the toys are all just lumped into one section. So
yeah.
When I was looking for chairs to do kind of like semi-diorama pieces, to put the gremlins on chairs and everything, that's what I did. I just went into the toy section in the dollar store, and they got all the damn doll shit sitting there. I just grabbed a couple of their little cheap plastic chairs and painted them.
Yeah, they're doing their best to make toy aisles as gender neutral as possible.
Well, at least in the dollar stores. They're still kind of gendering them in the big stores. Even they said they were going to get away from it. People started complaining. Because I'm looking for the stuff from my daughter, and it's not, they get mad. Like it backfired on them.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I just typed in Fig Lot. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's the 6-inch figure lines.
I mean, it's cool if you want to get like like an accessory, like say if like you have a big Boss Man figure, but he doesn't have the nightstick. I guess it'd be cheaper to get a nightstick from them than.
Oh yeah.
Probably shell out $50 to $60 for a little fucking plastic nightstick.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You just go if you got a bunch of G.I. Joe classifieds. I know there's at least 1 or 2 figures that came with a nightstick. So bam, there you go, got you covered.
Mutt, right?
Mutt and the
Law and Order.
Shockwave.
I don't know if it was Mutt or Law and Order. The old one came with a nightstick. I'm pretty sure it was Law and Order.
I think him and the other dude with the big shields. The Shockwave, right? Was his name Shock?
Oh yeah, the SWAT guy. Yeah. Shockwave.
Yeah, the SWAT guy. Yep, he has it too. I'll play the rest of this because I mixed up a couple of things on this one because I went to the car aisle as well. Took a look at some of the Jada stuff there. There's some pretty cool things over there. Someone was hiding a turtle van. I came across. I'm like, oh wow.
Oh, they were hiding it. Like, I'll come back for it.
Maybe because it was pretty far back on the bottom shelf. I'm like,
that technique never worked for me back in the day.
No, unless you had. Oh, go ahead, Tom.
I was going to say, I don't know what you're going to say, Vinny, but what you do is you never leave these things in the same aisle. You take them an aisle over to where nobody really shops. Like, okay, so go take them. You take a Masters of the Universe figure, just for example. You walk that thing down to like the Hot Wheels aisle and hide it behind like some of the RC cars and shit that nobody ever looks at. That's where you hide this shit. You don't leave it in the same aisle.
Right? This is true.
Yeah, but when you're like 8 years old, you're not thinking of this shit.
That's also true.
When you're 8 years old, you think you're slick trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Hello. I've known this forever.
Tommy's been doing it since he was 4. Okay. Let's get it right.
Well, I knew all the tricks like in Toys R Us. Remember before Toys R Us closed and everything, and for the longest time they had at their top rack.
On the top, yes.
Yeah, they had a fold-out section that nobody knew about. But people would be hiding figures in there. So the first thing I did when I would go into a Toys R Us and I went into the aisle where the figures I wanted is I would lift that thing up first and see what they were hiding back there. And I always found all kinds of cool shit.
Oh, a couple of years ago, when the pandemic stuff was going on, and people just started sneaking into the stores again and whatnot, I saw 2 grown men fighting over a figure.
Tommy.
It wasn't Tommy. He wasn't there. But it was because Target had something like that, but it was on the bottom. There was like a liftable like metal thing, and they had the end game. It was a 2-pack of Thanos with Iron Man, and one guy I guess was hiding it, and the other guy tried to get it. I don't know what this deal was. They were practically fighting in the store over it. I'm like, Jesus.
That's fantastic. You should have recorded it.
Yeah, damn it.
And you know what? Soul Assassin, I need to petition Webster's. I need to make this happen.
What's that?
Remember the fucking Cabbage Patch Kid brawls?
Yeah.
Oh, gee, yeah. For the Black Friday stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are crazy. But I was going through a couple of boxes and bins and stuff since getting Christmas shit out. And I came across this thing. Apparently, I got this maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I think. But I like the stylized version of it. This Toy Box, I guess, was the company that did it.
What's up, Frank?
I did a quick little review on this one. What's up, man?
What up, Frank?
But yeah, I know I have the Boba Fett as well somewhere. I just don't know where he is. But I looked them up. They're not really worth shit. So I said, yeah, let me open them. And I do like the style to this thing. Pretty neat. Yeah, like the head has some side to side motion, nothing fantastic. But I was surprised they got ball joints for the shoulders.
Wow.
Sort of like the NECA ones as well, where it's like the hinge and you can kind of swivel it inward and outward. Even the wrists have like the hinge on them. Slight ball joints for the hips. The knees, same deal like the elbows. And he does have like rockers with the hinges as well. So I was like, oh, this is really cool.
Dude, he's better articulated than some of my NECAs.
But then most of the NECAs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was a pretty good find in one of my bins there. I think he was originally maybe like $10. I remember picking him up at like the Disney store, one of these malls years ago. But yeah, so I have him, Boba Fett, and I think Han Solo. But it wasn't from this line. The Han Solo was something I saw in a Walmart. If I come across those, I'll probably do a quick review on them too. But not too bad though. I was pretty. They look pretty damn good.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It kind of reminds me of like what are they, Amoeba figures?
The Infinity ones. Weren't they? Didn't they go with like the video games? Like they had that little electronic piece on the bottom.
Amiibos.
That's it. Yeah, Amiibos.
Yes.
That's it. I've obviously you could tell I've never collected them. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of those are really good. I know I have some Marvel ones from years back.
I have 2, and I don't have. What was it for? Not the DS. What came after the DS?
Is it that? What came after the DS?
Yeah, there was
the Wii. The Wii.
Yeah, was it the Wii?
No, I mean the handheld.
Oh, it's for the handheld thing?
Is it what we have now?
The amiibos work for those. The amiibos, that's like you like scan them.
Well, I know the Switch, it works for a couple of the Switch ones, but because I only have Breath of the Wild that has like a compatible thing like that, but those didn't work for that. Only like the newer shit did. But I think it's a specific game. It was called Infinity.
Yeah, the one I saw that you scanned them was one of the fucking Smash Brothers games.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, those are pretty neat though. Again, the style, they did it similar, just a little bit bigger.
3DS.
Yeah, 3DS.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I remember like you rest the amiibo on the thing on the side of the fucking the handheld.
Yeah,
and it scans the character into the game.
That's pretty cool.
And Time Prophet, you should never hold in weight ever. It's bad for your system. Go ahead, Trina.
I was just gonna say there were a bunch of different DSs. There was the DS, 3DS, DS Lite, and
wasn't it the same thing with the Advance? They had like fucking 50 different versions of the Advance.
Yeah, well, I mean, just even the original Game Boy came in a few different versions too.
Yeah.
You had the regular Game Boy, then you had Game Boy Color, and you had Game Boy Color Ultimate or some weird shit like that. Because I know my daughter had gotten, I can't remember if it was a DS or a DSX or something weird like that. But hers was like a special edition one that had special graphics around the whole damn thing. And then she was dumb enough to loan it out to a friend, something I told her never do. She's like, oh, well, my friend wants, I said, never loan your games out to a friend. I am telling you now, child, from my own experience of loaning things out, don't do it.
Yeah, same with my oldest son. He was the same way. Lost games that way.
That sucks. I know. I learned that mistake early on when I was a kid because my cousins were such nasty pieces of work. I'm like, yeah.
With me, it was 50-50. Like I could trust some people to lend shit to, other people are like, nah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool though. But we got a few more. This one I saw in Best Buy.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the McFarlane cover, and he's massive because if you've seen that Spider-Man in stores, like he's a pretty big one, and this thing is towering. So yeah, pretty damn impressive. Yeah, that's the cover. That it was based
That's really cool.
Yeah, so pretty neat that they did those. Because that extra 3D effect with the letters, it's awesome. So there was that, and look what came out.
Oh no!
One was sitting there, and I'm like, oh, yep, Christopher Lee Dracula.
And you didn't buy it. Did you at least hide it in the diaper aisle?
No, I bought it. I said it in here too. I said, no, this one's
Hold on. I want to say that again for
the diaper aisle.
Yeah, because that's going to trigger our OCD. I hide figures in the diaper aisle.
Jeez.
Tommy, you're evil.
Yeah, well, next time he goes to the store, he could get those items. So.
I've taken figures clear across the store and hid them in the dog food aisle too.
Holy shit. But yeah, this thing looks amazing. So he'll be coming up on a future review. But I just saw him the other day, and I'm like, I had to charge this guy. I'm like, I was over with my spending for the next 2 months or so. I'm like, I have to get this guy. Because again, they're shorting things now because they did such a massive screw up recently, which I think we'll talk about a little bit later in the stream. But yeah, they pissed off a lot of folks. And,
I heard something about them.
Yeah, the stuff with the Ultimates, I think things like this, we're not going to be seeing a ton of them. So I definitely want to get my hands on it. So
right there, Soul Assassin. That Dracula would be hard to find after a while. I mean, there's a few of the figures that they put out recently that became really hard to find. The Creature of the Black Lagoon in black and white was one of them.
Yeah.
So I'd seen a ton of color ones, and I remember seeing the black and white when they first came out. And my store had like 3 of them, and I was like, oh well, they got like 3 of them. They might have a few more hidden back here because I was going to pick up one for somebody for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I went back not even a day or 2 later, they were all gone.
They had shit at my local comic store. If I would have known that, I'd have picked that shit up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm searching right now if there's one near me.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, holy hell. I was not expecting it whatsoever. I thought, if anything, like maybe the Vincent Price would have been out. But yeah, he was just
Well,
sitting
that's it, you sons of bitches. Now the pig is going to have to get his crutches out, and I'm going to have to go to the toys fall out of trucks Targets that I always frequent, and I'll find like about 5 of these things.
probably. It is you, Tommy. But yeah, so yeah, those are the shorts I had for this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who's the next victim?
You want to go?
Anybody?
Go ahead, Slash. You can go.
No, I don't got much to show this week. I'll wait.
Okay. All right. Let me share this.
Nice.
Oh shit.
All right. So, oh, sorry about that. There we go. Yeah. So we've got Nosferatu. I've had him for a while, but yeah, finally doing the review, and really happy with the box art. This box, it's kind of damaged. I didn't take good care of it, but yeah. So
You know what? The funny thing is every time I've seen this figure in my stores, the boxes were always damaged.
Really?
Every time I see him, the boxes are damaged.
Yeah, it's kind of a disappointment.
Yeah.
But
because it's a separate vendor, so yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks, but yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, he really. Yeah, so first off, I wanted to show that he can stand on his own. So that's +1 right now.
No one leg longer than the other problem with him?
Nope, and his feet rock, so he's good with standing. But yeah, he looks awesome. Yeah, like movie accurate and everything, and it is like you can see kind of like a color on him. It's not black and white. But yeah, he looks good. I would like to see it in black and white. I think that would look
he's
cool.
like kind of like beige, brownish.
Yeah, kind of like
sepia.
a color wash. Yeah, sepia. Yeah, sepia. However you say that. Yeah. But yeah, and I love the eyes. I think they did a great job on the face. And he's got good movement on the head. There is a little bit of like impingement on the back because of where that collar is.
Yeah.
But
still, there's a lot. You get good expressions out of them.
Yeah. But no, like there's no movement for his midsection. You saw him move, but actually that's his legs shifting. It's not his. Hips. Yeah. And his arms are a little different, so I'll show you the articulation on this one. So yeah, he's got like this arm you can pretty much do whatever you want with. And I do love the way they styled the joints. Like NECA's good about that.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, this arm is different. It'll go all the way around, but you can see it's attached differently. It won't extend beyond right there.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it won't go laterally.
Just a little bit. That's cheaping out right there.
Yeah, it seems deliberate though. The design of them, I think it might have been deliberate. I don't know why though.
Are they trying to make them look as like stiff and unmovable as possible, like the way you did in the movie? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
because like you said, deliberate. I'm looking at like the socket on like the left arm. You can tell that the coat goes over it, and the other one, it's the shoulder goes over the coat.
Yeah,
that's weird.
It's definitely made differently on each arm. His legs, just kind of a little articulated, not much, like just that's as far as his knee will bend. And then
that's all right though. He wasn't like fucking climbing walls and web slinging through cities.
Right. Exactly. That's why I really don't have a problem when they're not overly articulated like that.
But it's good that at least like his ankles, he's got good articulation in there.
Yep. I love how he just stands like he's supposed to.
Yep.
And a couple of his alternate heads.
Yeah, that's what I love about them. That they will throw in at like 3 or 4 portraits sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. And you can see that his ears on this one are different, and that's because he comes with a hat, and the hat will only fit on this particular head.
Right.
And there's another one.
Mm-hmm. He's happy, like the rat just got some cheese.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, he looks good. They did a good job with him.
Yeah. The eyes are really good on all of those.
Yeah, I love the eyes. They always do a good job with those.
Yeah.
And this is cool. This is like the inkwell in the quill. You can actually store the quill inside of it, so you can like set it up that way.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. And then this is, I don't know what that is called. Those old ink sets. So you'd have that thing where you like dip the extra ink in.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that piece is called though. I can't remember.
There's like the excess, and then you can pour it back into the inkwell.
I thought that was a wax stamper. Is what I thought that was.
No, that's the quill dipper thing. I don't know the name of it. And this is how that came, the hat with the keys inside it. And these are cool. The little keys are plastic, so they'll break easily. But the chain, that's a real chain, like that's metal.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was cool. They did that.
I like when they step that up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm nervous about the keys though, so I don't even have it displayed. I put it back in the box.
Mm-hmm.
The hat is okay. I think it doesn't need to be shiny.
Oh, the hat?
Yeah. And then
nice hands.
Yes, these are my favorite. I love the clawed hands.
Yeah.
There's one for each hand.
I think I only seen this movie once, that original one.
I've never seen the whole thing of this.
Was it 1920s?
Yeah, and then it was remade, like I think it was in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another new one coming, I think soon.
Well, Willem Dafoe played him in a movie as well.
Did they do one with Willem Dafoe?
Yeah. Was it like the making of it or something? Like the making of Nosferatu?
Oh, where he was playing Max Schreck instead of...
Yeah. Like Max Schreck was like they were kind of showing like he was really crazy, or he might actually be a vampire. That was like almost like the premise of the film, I thought, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the new one that's coming out is that one looks really like over the top.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just hoping that it's good.
Yeah, it's the guy who played it, Pennywise.
Yes. What's his name?
Skarsgård.
Yeah.
The one who played the Crow, right?
Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Bill.
Yeah.
The Crow. Oh, what a terrible movie.
Oh, I won't see it.
Don't. I got suckered
good.
into it because of ETAP and all that.
But like they made 4 other shitty ones. What made anyone think that this was going to be a good one?
Oh no, yeah, we knew it was going to be garbage. We knew it. Like he just wanted to do like a bad watch party night or something. Yeah, that's really cool. Nice pose on that one.
Yeah, I tried to recreate the stair pose.
Yeah.
And
that's really cool.
This is so I put a NECA foot stand on top of one of the doll stands that I use, and I made it look like a table.
Done. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that looks like it came with it.
Yeah. I would say that's a great setup.
Yeah, so that's that. I was pretty impressed with it. I think he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Did you wind up seeing the black and white version too, or no?
Yes, I have. That's the one. I don't think I saw the color version.
Nice. Those are cool though.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Tell me you have it displayed like that. With the
with the table, no, I don't, because it's on a bookshelf that gets walked by a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't
so everything will get knocked over. So
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, it's someday I will.
Yeah.
You guys in the chat are killing it as always.
Oh shit!
Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Slasher, do you want to go or do you want to wait?
Yeah, all right. I'll go now.
I mean, if you don't want to go now, you can wait.
Cool. I'll go.
Okay.
So, all the alien muscle figures that I had a couple, these ones that I showed off a while ago.
Oh yeah.
So I got the whole set finally because I picked up the last couple ones.
Sweet.
Ripley. I guess I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Hicks, and if you see the alien, he's got the fucking thing coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
But yeah, it says 13 of them on the back. I ended up getting all 13.
Pretty damn cool.
Nice.
It's awesome. It's just amazing you can still find them in the package like that too.
Yeah. Although, there are some of these that, I wouldn't mind. Like, I don't want to open them, but some of like the alien ones, especially the alien ones, I'd like to, have ones to display.
Yeah.
Without the packaging, but I picked up one of these old school Hasbros.
Oh,
Jake the Snake with the punching action.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones I had gotten.
Yeah, we still have one in the back somewhere.
It feels like I'm gonna. Every time I do this, it feels like his arm's gonna fucking crumble.
It's just gonna go across the room.
But I don't have the snake. But I mean, I can find that somewhere down the line.
That's okay. You have coke instead.
You got any crack, brother? And
oh shit.
Yeah, dude at the store gave me this one for free yesterday. Another die. I got a
nice
fourth die-cast figure.
Oh, cool.
Every time with these die-cast figures, though, the arms are always fading compared to the rest of it.
Right.
You see how much darker his chest and legs are compared to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
But now I got 4 of these die-cast guys.
That's cool.
Yeah,
and Illusion, my friend Zoltan, he gave me these today. The Batman and Robin Batmobiles.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. 2
of the same one, but hey, whatever. That's cool.
See, yeah, you were saying they didn't make them. Yeah, they did. There you go.
This is like the 4th or 5th Batmobile I've gotten this year.
Nice.
I never really had any Batmobile stuff, but
was it the first Schumacher car or was it the second one?
Batman and Robin. That was the 4th one.
Cool.
And nothing on the back though. The other ones I have, they show the other ones on the back, not this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I got for this week.
It's a shame when they leave it out. Yeah, but those are cool.
Yeah, Shifty said he had nearly all those WWF Hasbro figs traded for what he later found out was a dead roach-filled PS4.
Oh,
no.
At least they were dead.
Oh my god.
You start singing Beetlejuice, shake, shake, shake. The roach is out, shake them all the time.
That's just evil. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Batman. What's going on, Tony?
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony. I dropped you a link. Yeah.
Don't be no bigot, Tone. Don't be no bigot.
Don't be no bigot, Tone.
But I think it's time. The show is Toy Nostalgia, so I'm going to get into some nostalgia stuff right here. A new segment that Indy helped me put together. This is going to be an absolute blast of the past, and I guarantee probably a lot of you won't recognize most of this shit. Here we go.
I am your Professor Indy of the Guinea Pig Collective. Welcome to Toys from Bygone Eras.
From Gaucho, Mr. Chips, Scooter Pie, and Fudgetown comes with Batman and Robin, a quality Aurora model you build yourself, just 50 cents. Send today for your official Batmobile hobby kit. Learn how from Murray Packages.
He's a demon in a beat-up Chevrolet. It ain't worth $1, so he wrecks it every day. Now here is Kenner's SSB smash-up derby set, and you can hoot and holler, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Crash, bang, crack 'em up, put 'em back again. Crash, bang, smash 'em up, it's smash-up time, my friend. Kenner's SSP Smash Up Derby set comes with everything you see right here.
No rain, but your car's bound to get dirty.
So give your car a car wash, make it look like new. Watch it in the car wash that lets you see right through. Mr. Kelly's car wash, that's the one for me. Hey, Mr. Kelly, wax it beautifully. Drive up the ramp, hook the chain, it runs by battery. Clean, scrubs, and dries your car automatically.
Mr. Kelly's automatic car wash. What a toy! From a hidden tank, fill overhead water tower, hook on car, throw switch, and automatically cars are wet down, scrubbed all over, and dried while you watch. Mr. Kelly's car wash comes with 2 late model cars, car wax, towels, sponges, and even a sign.
Hey, Mr. Kelly, clean my car like new. Mr. Kelly's car wash lets you wax them too.
Every boy wants a Remco toy, and so do girls.
Mr. Kelly's car wash, that's the one for me.
G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe, on the land, on the sea, in the air.
G.I. Joe attacks! Boom, boom! G.I. Joe takes the hill! Bam, bam! Horrific battle!
Terrific equipment to have a battle with. When you get G.I. Joe and the authentic G.I. Joe equipment, you'll have the greatest realism, the greatest fun you ever had in playing soldier. Box after box of authentic uniforms and equipment, so you can change your G.I. Joe soldier into a camouflage Marine ready for battle, a Navy frogman with complete scuba suit and inflatable life raft, an Air Force pilot with high-altitude helmet and air vest. Get G.I. Joe and get G.I. Joe equipment, so you can set up exciting battle action whenever you want. Remember, only G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe.
Thank you for joining us, and remember, if it's not being done by a pig, it's not worth watching.
Only G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe.
You gotta love those old commercial jingles, man.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Oh, wait till I get in some more in the weeks ahead with some of these things. I'm gonna have one dedicated to Trina.
Those, dude, Tommy, those were amazing.
Yeah. That Batmobile was 50 cents.
Oh my God, that car wash, dude, like, oh man, those were awesome commercials. I loved it.
Funny thing, I did have one of the things that was on there, the Crash Derby set. I still have them. So the ones I have are actually slightly different than the ones they show, because mine are actually painted in 1776. So they got like the flag look to them. So one's red, mostly with the stars and everything and part of the field, and the other one looks like the white and blue field of the flag. But they're the same damn cars and everything. They're just done with 1776 on the hoods and everything like that. I think the only thing I'm missing is a few wheels that I guess got broke and got lost, and I'm missing those zip strips. Because it's the same thing with my Star Wars vans. They worked off zip strips too. Apparently, they all got destroyed. My dad threw them out because you would just put the zip strip through, yank it out, and put it on the floor, and it would take off.
The dragster strips, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The derby cars look dope. Yeah, those things are a lot of fun. Like I said, I still have mine. All the pieces are there. I think, like I said, a couple tires. But if the next time I dig those things out, I'll do a proper show off of them, because I still have the pair of them. They made a lot of interesting stuff back there, and I think that's one of the things that's a lot different from toy advertising now. You don't really see many commercials for toys, but they really put a lot of thought. And I know some of the jingles are kind of cheesy. And like, yeah, only a G.I. Joe is a G.I. Joe. And there's actually a reason they said that. I'll get in that in a second. But I think the time invested trying to sell a lot of these toys was really interesting, what they came up with, creating jingles and trying to really promote and market these things to freaking sell them. And the reason G.I. Joe said only G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe, because there was a bunch of companies out there copying the G.I. Joe figures. Yeah, okay. So dumb that they copied the flaw that Hasbro had put into the G.I. Joe, where the thumbnail, I think it was on the right hand, was the opposite way. So instead of facing out, it was facing inwards to the palm. They even copied that, and that's how some of these toy companies got taken down for copying G.I. Joe.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Nice. Shifty says, guys, FedEx delivered my big bad toy store Black Friday haul to another house. Oh no! No! But thankfully, it picked, so I knew where to look when I tried to track it down. FedEx customer support is awful, though. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. We've had similar happen to us. We had a package like dropped off a block away. FedEx is horrible.
Yeah.
And what's going on to Sigma Centaurian? Good to see you.
I like this comment.
Your GI Joe gets easier to dress when it loses limbs in battle.
G.I. Jose.
Awesome. Happy ending to that one, Shifty. But that's the new segment that I put together with Indy. That was kind of like a spur of the moment thing the other day. I'd seen something I'd never just triggered. Like I usually do a lot of the commercial breaks, which I couldn't today. You know, with my foot, with my piggy toe being screwed up, my back being jacked up. I didn't have as much time to prepare as I wanted to, so that wound up being my long extended commercial break, so to speak. But it's going to be a segment moving forward. We might cycle them in and out depending on how much material I have. But I think it's a lot of fun to look back on some of the things that they were doing back then. And some of the ones that I'm going to be showing off in the weeks coming ahead, I think some of you will be surprised at the toy technology that they had back then. Because most of these things are like 50s and 60s and maybe 70s, a few of them.
Yeah.
Some of the shit they had back then really put some of the shit that's out in the toy shelves today to shame.
Oh, absolutely. My brother had like a car wash set for like Hot Wheels. Like, you know, it's stuff you don't normally see today anymore.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that car wash set.
But did it auto wash like the one we just seen in this?
I don't recall.
Dude, that car wash was awesome.
I have to watch that again later. Those things are cool.
Yep.
I love when they have like those.
You put the water in. I mean, that is the coolest thing.
That is,
teaching kids responsibility too, right? Clean your damn toys.
Right?
Yeah.
You little heathens.
You little punks. So I figured let's get into the to the Wolverine the update or the upgrade. Here is the Wolverine upgrade with the arms. And I gotta say, I figured let me just do a full review of them again, because I think just by changing out the arms like that, now we have like more screen accurate for sure. And very impressive how it worked. I saw a couple of people online doing it. And I'm like, wait, how did they do this? And like, this is super simple. So basically, you just get like the one with the white tank top, boil some water, pour it in a cup, put them in there for like, no exaggeration, like 2 to 3 minutes. And the arms become rubbery enough where it's pretty simple to just kind of like rip them out of the sockets, basically. And the one in the yellow suit here, it was even easier because they have like the McFarlane like cup joint system now. So you just put a little leverage and they pop right out, no problem. So that's what I did with this guy. The gauntlets were a little bit trickier because how they're pinned into the forearms on the yellow. The full suit. I'll jump a little bit, but I gotta say though, I think this looks incredible. You know, I don't see them doing this later on. If they do, it'll be probably a brand new sculpt. But yeah, his arms are pretty much perfect for this. The one from the Wolverine's origin. And yeah, like I said, it doesn't lose any articulation at all. You even get a little bit of that kind of movement from that pocket, the shoulder kind of joint thing that they have. If this was a ball joint instead of that stupid hinge forward, this thing would have been really, really, probably a 10. But again, he still needs a little bit of paint. So I did pick them up. So I'll probably be doing a wash maybe in the weekend. I'm going to try to make some time and do it, but just to get them a little dirtier. So yeah, it's super simple too if you want to swap these out again. And so it has like 2 ridges. And you just got to get the black ring around that second one, which is pretty simple, especially if you did warm up both sets of like the bodies or whatever. You just pop it right in, and it goes flush in there. There's like you saw, I had to pull it a little bit, but so it's not going to fall out. Everything's perfect on it. So however they did these designs by accident, it worked out. You know, so that was pretty damn neat. Because I don't normally do too many custom jobs. I'll retouch things with paint from time to time, but yeah, this was.
Well, I mean, once you go down that custom rabbit hole, I mean, you wind up sinking a lot of time into it.
Oh yeah, I see people do really crazy stuff, but yeah, just keep in mind too, if you end up pulling this whole socket out, because there's like a little pin on the top and a little pin on the bottom, just make sure while it's still soft, get it back into place, and yeah, nothing will break, because I've seen some people like they rip the whole thing out, but this right arm is coming out a little extra, so I got it back in there. So if I wanted to switch it back around, I could. That's no problem. But yeah, so you just take the black ring off, but it's the same shit. The forearm stuff. So like while that's still soft from when you have it in the boiling water, just be careful and burn your hands. You have to really like push them onto the forearms because it's gonna stretch more. That's what she said. Yeah, once you get it up there like that, just pop the fist in, and it's gonna hold the whole thing together perfectly.
That's wow. Stretching it and popping the fist in.
Yep. We're talking about toys here, not the.
Make sure to have plenty of bacon grease on your hand when you do it.
Just
Vaseline. Vaseline. That Soul Assassin taught us all about Vaseline. Hey, minimize me. Don't do that.
Tom's like, she's talking about Vaseline. Quick, blow her up. But yeah, so yeah, this is what the arms look like. I don't know why this thing's getting all choppy right now.
But, yeah, that looks obscene now.
But you could slide it right back on too. So
yeah,
if you wanted
it doesn't sound any better.
Well, you can reverse the whole process, is what I'm saying. Although they're going to be a little looser than what they were.
Well, that sometimes happens when you're using your fist, Vinny.
Oh no!
I wasn't using my fist. I don't know why this thing keeps it's locking up and freezing.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, I hope my internet ain't gonna shit the bed on me. But yeah, so yeah, it's you're either gonna need an X-Acto blade or some kind of other tool. And as it's soft like that, and you're peeling it back off the forearm, start to cut into that, and yeah, it should come off no problem. But like I said, when you want to reverse it, the gauntlets will look a little bit looser than they were. They're not super flush, but it's still going to be fine. So again, you can do whatever you want, and it'll still work. But yeah, with the mask and everything, yeah, that's killer. Like I said, and his shoulders, because again, he was bigger in the movie. I don't know why they made his arms so thin on the actual thing itself. The chat's not updating.
Sigma Centaurian, sometimes with the chat, you got to go to the top, and you got to make sure you click on live chat instead of top chat.
Oh wait, hold on. We're streaming on 2 channels right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, we're on Tommy's and we're on mine. So, yeah, dual streaming right now.
It's too bad they can't integrate the chats when we simulcast like that.
Right.
That would be cool.
Crazy. Hey, Frankie.
Hey, Frankie.
Yeah, what's going on, Frankie?
Yeah, Shifty. Oh, thanks, brother. I'm glad you enjoyed this one too. But yeah, it is really good. Like I said, there's no problems with it. Articulation is great. Everything is. So, if anything, I'll probably just add a little bit of a wash on the suit to get it a little bit dirtier or grungier, because it's too gleaming. It's almost like glowing how bright and clean it is. And yeah, so I wanted to get them, with saber tooth, so you guys can kind of see scaling, and if you guys want to kind of mess around with stuff like that. But yeah, what a great design! Because it's like an updated version, kind of the Astonishing X-Men suit. So a throwback to the original, but yeah, without like the blue tights or the blue undies rather.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty cool and clean design. I'm really happy they did that in the film because I remember when the photos dropped, it's like he's got no mask and why does he have long sleeves? And in the movie they corrected it anyway. So pretty cool stuff there.
And they eliminated his shoulder pads too.
Well, yeah, because of the fight he had, he just ended up ripping the sleeves off completely. Because the shoulder pads are on the other version, and again, that's what limited the articulation on the original figure. Like it was still really nice, but they could have done like the system a little bit better, where you could pin it. They could even pin it to the black part instead of the shoulder itself. But I don't know. Like I said, it comes down to design choices with Hasbro. Because again, if I were there, I'd be like, yeah, we're gonna do away with the hinge joint and just it's gonna be a ball joint from here on out for all those guys. But yeah, still really cool. I like the setup and we did a couple other things too. So yeah, the upgrade I gave him a 9 out of 10 this time around. Because like I said, it had the diaphragm joint been the better one and he had more paint on him, this could have easily been a 10 out of 10. But still really fantastic. And again, a big shout out to Tommy for finding this guy anyway for me because yeah, these guys were not easy to come by.
Magic targets, Vinnie. You got to remember, always talk to the pig father first.
Right? Always. And yeah, since I had Duke out, I was doing another review. So I'm like, hey, let me pop it on there. So we had the like the army look for him. So there you go. Just doing something silly and different. But
cool.
Awesome
stuff. That's a cool mod.
Yeah. That was a fun one and easy too, because like as soon as you get the gauntlets on, you're like, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, definitely update us when you do the wash on his suit.
Yeah, I'll do a short or something. I'll record him again.
Well, will that move it up a little?
Say that again.
Will that move the score up a little?
Probably. Yeah, I'm well as long as I don't screw it up, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like a test area on them and see if I could do it properly because it's been a minute since I did those paints. I did a few of them when I was working at McFarlane. So like some of the techniques that they had, I'll try to do on.
Pro tip. So if it's been a while since you've customized anything and you're trying to work with stuff like that, go to a dollar store, buy a cheap toy, work on your shading with something like that. That's only $1.25.
Yeah. That's definitely a good.
Or like an old beat up figure that you own. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also true. You could definitely do that.
Appreciate it, Frankie. Yeah, guys, remember, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you have a way to share the links out there, we've shared that out on Twat and everything. Would greatly appreciate it. Most hated guinea pig online period, and Vinnie also suffering the effects of the shadow bans to a degree.
Yeah, that's just the classic YouTube scumbaggery.
Yeah, you got the Sabretooth today in the package. Awesome.
Nice.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, you're going to love it.
Sigma Centauri and I talk about going to Ollie's all the time, man. You can find amazing shit there, but it's all about timing, too, because that shit will fly off those shelves with a quickness. Curtis, as always, thank you for dropping links, man. You are like, you are a godsend to this chat. You help out so much.
Thank you,
I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody, man. You are all awesome. Excellent job, everybody. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun talking about the shit that we still enjoy and what we're collecting and what these companies are doing.
That's an interesting idea. Cheap marker.
Yeah, I've seen a video of someone doing that with one of their it wasn't a transformer, but it was a toy like that, and they were shading it in with, I think it was a marker, and it looked amazing after they got done.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was.
What kind of marker?
I can't remember. I really can't remember. It was just a video I saw in passing on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, that's it. It was so cool.
Nice. Because I used to do like touch-ups here and there, like with like acrylic paint, and you could do like a good wash or a dry brush with stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, like most of the stuff I was doing with those battle bots, all that stuff was 100% acrylic paints. But
Nice.
I do that stuff often enough, especially with the dioramas and everything, that I'm not too worried about screwing something up.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a marker. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. I'll see if I can find it again.
Okay. Nice.
Repair the guitar with permanent ink marker and you can't see the damage.
Nice.
I think McFarlane comic shaded figures weren't that great.
Yeah.
All those bigger color. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like how they've been doing them. Because, Frank and I were talking about that one Wolverine that had the Hulk's reflection, like, in the claws. Like, the face looks great, and the rest of it looks like shit. Like, why would you put those thick black spots all over it?
Some figures, I think, look all right. With, like, when NECA was doing, they did the Rocky figure, but they, like, based it off of the Sega Master System game.
Okay.
And they did the cell shading like on his muscles and shit, like on his body and shit. But it looked fine. It didn't like nothing was worse than that black fucking glob on that Superman figure. That was so fucking bad looking.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, they were doing that cell shading stuff with a lot of the TMNT Eastman and Laird figures, and for the most part, a lot of them look really good.
That's that Fugitoid figure. It looked good on that Fugitoid figure. The Shredder figure.
Yeah, they can do it right when they want to, but unfortunately, we all know a lot of these toy companies get lazy. They start making some money, and they're like, we put out a minimum effort here on this.
Yeah, pretty much.
But moving on. I only had a couple of actual newer figure reviews. Once again, dealing with the shit with the internet and all my wonderful injuries because they just never stop. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's like the Jelly of the Month Club from Christmas Story or Christmas Vacation. So, but I got another interesting one here. It's part of the classic line from Playmates, and so far most of these they've been putting out have been really good. A little bit of a weird spot on this one that I'm about to show, and afterwards we'll discuss it. So here we go.
We are hanging out with Rorschach. Yeah, superhero pig. What's up, Rorschach? Oh, Rorschach's hanging out, ready for the next superhero-related figure, and from Playmates in conjunction with Nickelodeon, 40 years of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from their classic line, Retro Style. We've got the Rat King. Love it. Here we go again. Retro carded figure time. This last wave that just came out. Now, they did have Rat King on the last wave of figures initially, and you'll see it right on the back here. So that was on with the original one, but they didn't release him. Somebody screwed up and put his picture in there. It wasn't supposed to be because it was supposed to be in this next wave, and now we finally have him. Of course, like all the other turtle figures, they got that old school bio, the retro card on the back, talking about Rat King, his weapons, and everything else. So there we go with that. Let's get it out of the package and take a look at it. So here we go, right out of the box with our Rat King figure. Now this is standard for the old Playmates toys. This looks pretty much like the original ones. The rats that are on him are actually molded separately and then put onto the figure. Well, except for the one on the back that's just plain brown and he's not white like all the rest of them. Very limited articulation and very difficult to stand, just like the original one was. As you can see, limited articulation, the arms kind of move just a little bit right there. And you just get a little movement in the arm. There are kind of like a ball down here in the legs, but unfortunately the way his legs are made, you've got to still position him in these very odd stretched out poses to be able to get him stand. The head's got turn and movement right there, but there's something weird about this one. There's something the way they put it together. It's almost like a loose ball peg on it. So his head kind of bobs a little bit. Like I don't remember that being like that though on the original one. Just very, very odd. One thing I did miss in articulation, he's got a waist turn in there, so most turtle figures didn't. And of course, he has his royal rat bow. Pretty cool figure. This one is pretty much like the original one, with the exception of the head. The way that they pegged that head on and like really loose like that is very odd. But everything else about this one is just like the original one, man. This one is still really nice. Just does not hit perfect marks because of the way that head is. The best I can actually give this one is a 7 out of 10 because that head feels really weak. It almost feels like it could snap off. Otherwise, this is well done. A nice classic retro Rat King from the TMNT Classics line. Anyway, guys, be sure to let Rorschach, the superhero pig, know what you thought about this one.
Turtle power.
Yeah, I don't know, Sigmatorian. It might even be something because they're reusing the old molds on these things. So I'm wondering if maybe there was a problem with the original mold. I don't know if they're all like that or if I just got an unfortunately bad one because that sometimes happens. It happened with the 86 movie Bumblebee that I picked up. I'd seen a few reviews. Nobody really had any problems. Mine was falling apart. Like the whole chest plate where his Autobot symbol just fell right the hell off. And
you never returned him for a
no. I decided it was just a chest plate, and if I just put a little glue, it wasn't broken or not. It just popped off. So the original glue that they put it on with, it didn't hold.
Yeah.
So or they didn't even put any on. I think that they didn't put any on. So I just put a little bit of the I use like this gel glue that's damn it, what the hell's the name of the company? Loctite. Yeah, okay. I use a little bit of Loctite gel glue on it, and boom, on. Didn't come back off again. So
perfect.
That was easily correct.
Did the score go up for him?
I still don't like the articulation.
Okay.
Where they placed articulation in the knees. If they would have placed articulation in the knees better on him, he would have got a better score. Because don't get me wrong, he's a nice looking figure, but
yeah.
The car form really detracts from that. I mean, it didn't even look like the original, let alone the cartoon.
It didn't look like the real thing. It didn't look like the cartoon much. Yeah, I don't know what they were going for because his robot mode looks so good.
That's possible too. They might use the wrong plastic. Yeah, Rorschach. Holy shit, Rorschach is one of the few pigs that almost every time he gets on that table, he's trying to jump out and run. You give him treats, you give him his payment up front with the lettuce, and even then he's like, yeah, I don't feel like it today, Daddy. He legit is Rorschach. And I rewatched that movie again recently, an extended version. I really would like to see a better Rorschach figure out there, but holy shit, man. That pig really is like his moniker. He really is. Rorschach's journal. Human tried to put me on table to review a figure. Didn't like the figure. Tried to leave table. Forced me to stay. I hate compromising.
when you put your hand in the cage to grab him, he's like, "You're in here with me."
He clung into the bottom of the cage like, "I don't want to do a figure today, Daddy." Yeah, you're doing a figure today, sucker.
Oh shit.
One of the few good Zack Snyder movies. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty close to the comic. There were some changes. Yeah. There were some changes, but I don't think they were detrimental to the story. So,
well, that one in 300, I thought were his best ones. You know.
I also noticed Watchmen. There's no in between. People either love it or hate it. There's some people that like really, really hate it.
Yeah.
Watchmen, I thought was good. It's a darker version of superhero comic characters. You know,
yeah.
I found it interesting.
Well, the original idea behind it, like
they were all the Charlton characters,
right? What's his face? The writer from Killing Joke and all that.
Alan Grant.
Alan Moore.
Oh, Alan Moore. Yeah.
Alan Moore. Yeah, he wanted to do it to the Justice League, and he couldn't. So they said, "Well, we got these other characters," so he did it to them.
But they wouldn't let him use the actual characters. Like the Rorschach was the Question.
Yeah.
Night Owl was Blue Beetle.
Yeah, because he wanted it to be the Justice League, and they said no, we're not killing our characters. So so they took those other the older shit and went with that instead.
Now that's pretty interesting, Shifty. He says, get the question multiverse figure that just came out, then put his head on a Hush figure, and then repaint, and you got your great Rorschach custom.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
No, if I could find him on the cheap, I'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
And Chaos bringing back animal trading for that one. He gives it 7 pigs out of 10, 10 dragons, 10 goats, 10 ducks, and 5 chickens.
Nice.
It's always awesome when we get animal trading.
Right.
We're going to go to a toy break, and then whoever wants to go next, go ahead and get yourself ready.
Okay.
Guys, we are hanging out with Barnes. Oh, Barnes is in his Frosty the Snowman outfit, getting ready for Pigmas, right, Barnes? Oh, we've got him on the turntable of doom as Barnes is hanging out because we are finally getting to something that is G.I. Joe related, because Barnes is our G.I. Joe and BattleBot pig. Right, Barnesy? Oh, Barnes. Barnes is hanging on for dear life. Guys, we just got a smattering of some of our dreadnoughts that we got sitting in the back. We got Road Pig sitting right here. Eventually going to have to do a review on him. We got Torch that Vinnieart had sent us. Check out that, Barnes. Is that pretty cool? Barnes likes the dreadnoughts. Also got Buzzer that Vinnie had sent us. And then, of course, over here on the end, we've got Naugahyde. And we do have Ripper in the back, which we did a review on a long time ago. We also have Zorana and we have Zartan, which we also did a review on. But guys, there we go. Some of our G.I. Joe Dreadnoughts for this toy break.
Why was Frosty eating Barnes?
And Barnes really wasn't angry. Barnes, it's funny. Barnes is like the most super chill pig when you bring him out for that stuff. He will literally sit on that spinning disc forever and will not move. He does not care. He was a little unhappy about the outfit because none of the pigs really like getting the outfits all that much. But he was a trooper. He didn't try to throw the thing off or nothing. But we're heading into Pigmas time. So what better time than to get Barnes in there and the G.I. Joe talking about dreadnoughts with his Pigmas outfit on.
Exactly.
Every time someone throws a costume on an animal, the animal does not look happy, no matter what animal it is. Like
True.
Or Christmas sweaters on their dogs. The dog does not look like he wants to.
Oh, we have ugly Christmas sweaters for the pigs too.
Oh no.
We had that for what the hell did we have? It was the reindeer, and you flipped it the other way. It'd be like the Santa outfit. We had that for Lilo. He had no problem with it.
Yeah.
And Frank also had like an Italy jersey that he had put on him, and he was cool as shit with it.
Yeah. No, I guess you've never heard me talk about that stuff, huh, Shifty? I've actually got Pigmas carols on my channel as well. Nice. What was it? The Grinch pig, or what was that one called? Trina, do you remember?
No.
I had one that was basically it's the Grinch theme, but I redid it for the pigs.
Yeah. I remember, but I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember the name of it.
And last year I did the 6 Pigs of Christmas, which unfortunately I got screwed over by YouTube, where another YouTuber put a copyright claim on the music that he didn't own, just so he could bury me in the algorithm while he put his out. Yeah,
what
a bag of you know what. Yeah, but there's Pigmas, there's Pigsgiving, Pigaween. Yeah, pigs have their own holidays.
Right. It's awesome.
But Vinny, yeah, you had something to go with that.
Yeah, since you had the Joes going, here's my review on figure Tommy had got for me. So we got Carl Doc Greer. So yeah, here's Doc from G.I. Joe, and this thing was pretty damn killer. Again, love the packaging on this. Again, with like the blue backdrop for the G.I. Joes. All the Cobras have the red ones, but pretty nice set here. And what we have, the colors on this guy, they're really great. I'll jump a little bit, but I do like what they did, and the glasses too. Normally, these companies have a lot of problems when it comes to doing glasses on characters, but yeah, these shades and stuff, they did a really nice job. So yeah, I jump a little bit so we get them out of the package, but yeah, instead of doing it on the rotating base right off the bat, I figured let me just punch him like this, and yeah, I think he looks really damn good.
Yeah,
the color, the colors, the paint, yeah, really nice. Yeah, the medical.
Well, I remember when I seen it sitting there on the shelf, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Vinny said he was looking for this, and I was looking at how clean the damn paint job was on. I was like, "Damn, that one really, they really took some time and got everything right on it."
They really did. Even they got like a gloss kind of finish on like his eyes and his lips too. I'm really surprised by that. But like the majority of them, like those solid pieces, like they're all molded, that separate color like that. So there's not a ton of paint, but what's there is like it's immaculate. So pretty good movement. Again, he's got the butterflies that don't really work all that great, but luckily the shoulders work fine. Those are awesome. You got the bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow, the swivel and hinge for the wrist. He does have like the crunch forward. So if you kind of get the belt a little bit lower, then you could get it there. But he does have a ball joint by the waist too, so it's all good. Does great Chuck Norris splits. He gets the drop down hips, upper thigh rotation, and hidden by the straps on the legs, which is good. Double hinge for the elbow. The boot, it's a little bit limited, but you could still get good posing out of them. So it's not too terrible on that. But yeah, just a little bit lacking for articulation. But
I was thinking about that. So when we get those boot cuts like that actually limit the pivoting in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
If you could just take a heat gun and just heat up the bottom of those pants a little bit, maybe you can flare them out just a tiny bit.
I think so. I think you're right. Because I had to do it with a NECA figure years ago, and it worked pretty well. So yeah, you're not wrong. These things, it's a cool concept, but they fall off a lot, like as you're moving the figure around. Because like any of those like peg holes on the vest, you could swap out any of those patches and pouches and stuff. So that was pretty cool. So you could kind of mess around with how you want your figure and whatever stuff they got going on there. Yeah, he comes with this other weird kind of. I don't think it's a gun necessarily.
It almost looks like something that it would be for shots.
Yeah, something along those lines. And he comes with the flare gun. The flare gun's beautiful. That looks really nice how they did that. The holster does not really work all that well with it. Like it looks like it pops out a little too much. Not as flush as I think it should be. Helmet was really nicely done. It's more like a rubbery kind of plastic, but it's once you get it on the face, like it's really good, and the glasses slip on just perfectly. But if you wanted to, yeah, you could put them on other characters as well. So I thought that was pretty good. So not too bad there. Glad that they have a feature that actually kind of worked. But yeah, once you slip them on there, like because the helmet holds the glasses in place perfectly, so you're not losing those. Even if he falls off a shelf or something, it's not like they're gonna go flying across the room. Like they're very secured. And I like that they even did like the medical like the pill, the little pill jars for like on the helmet. Like that was really cool how they did that. So whatever painkillers or something he should have. But overall, yeah, I thought they did a great job. He sculpted really well. The paint's really nice on it. The colors are just he pops on the shelf. Really fantastic. So I'll jump a little bit. And yeah, I got him using his like kind of makeshift little like army gurney thing. What I jumped. Yeah, here it is. So I put Sergeant Stalker on there.
Poor Stalker.
Right. Poor guy. He was climbing a tree to go stalk on somebody, and then he fell. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool though. I'm glad like the way they did it. It's a good design. It does have like the peg. So since all the Joes have like a hole in their back, you could just they're pretty secure on there.
Oh, they go on the gurney like it's a backpack. That's cool.
Yep. So that's pretty good. And even if like you wanted just to fold it up and put it on his back, you can still do that too if you want to do it for whatever reason. But yeah, so not too bad. And so they're gonna march him off the battlefield, and put a little crazy glue in his wounds and send him back out there again. So, but all in all, pretty good. And here he is with Duke, just to kind of show. Again, a little bit of comparisons and stuff. They're about the same size. Most of the G.I. Joes are like that, unless it's like a specialty figure, like Road Pig or Big Boa. He's a bigger one too, and Sergeant Slaughter, like those type of characters. But the rest of them are. It's pretty like uniform because like they'll do that. They'll reuse some pieces here and there. Let's say like a shoulder of a character or bicep, or depending. If they have like similar kind of outfits and whatnot. So yeah, Hasbro, they're good at that, reusing the molds with certain characters. Like most of the hands I think are like they're all the same on the G.I. Joes.
Maybe one day Vinnie will do a show off with all his Joes together.
Yeah. I gave him a 9 out of 10. He's a pretty solid figure. Like I said, I wish like the ankles were a little bit better. There's a few minor things like again like the pouches. I don't like how easily they fall off, but had they gone back to the drawing board a little bit, or in the engineering phase of all of this, like worked it out a little bit better. Like most of these figures they're 9s and 10s or close to it because they do such a great job on this series. So yeah, my hat goes off to them. Because these are a lot of fun, and I got one of the effects from the Viper set, so it works really well for the flare gun. So pretty damn cool. So there you go.
Awesome. I was glad I was able to find that for you. And Steve,
hell yeah, bro!
It would not surprise me if Steve did have a Centipede modded figure.
Oh boy. Did you do it with your Star Wars stuff? Flare gun.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Soul says, on Etsy they sell custom G.I. Joe accessories that work with the figures. Buy some synthetic RIT dye and you got some heavy armored figures. Interesting. Shifty also says, I'm slowly going to get into G.I. Joe collecting next year. Got 2 so far, Cobra Commander Classic and Spirit. The Arctic Camo Storm Shadow will probably be my third. Yeah, I was looking at that one myself. I was thinking about it. But, I've got to be a little bit picky and choosy. And then if I spot something for somebody else, that has to go into my calculations of how much money I could spend.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it gets crazy. The Joes, they're a dangerous rabbit hole. Just fair warning. I'm getting pickier with mine now. They got to be like key characters that I really liked. Or I've never had as a kid. Like something like Techno Viper, it's something I passed on. Certain ones like that. I know I brought back a couple as well. I think I did a review and then I brought a few of them back. But for the most part, like if they're more of the classic characters, the Dreadnoks, I love them. So like I'll pretty much get all of those.
I'm just waiting for Xandar to come out. And I know we had this like ever so slight discussion about Xandar, and I was like arguing because I don't remember who was saying it, but they were like, "Oh, there was way too much pink on the original figure," and I was like, "No, there wasn't that much pink. It was just on the handkerchief, the handkerchief or the cloth fabric around his neck.
Yeah.
So I went back and looked at the old figure, and sure enough, I was right. That's all that was pink on him, was just that piece. And I started looking at the colors between him and Zorana, and it looks like the exact same pink that's on her shirt. And her shirt is a little bit torn at the bottom. Is that supposed to be a part of his sister's shirt that he's wearing around his neck?
That's what I thought. Kind of makes sense if it was. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, the voice actress for Baroness, she did pass away.
Yeah,
the Baroness. Yeah. Rest in peace. Yeah, she did such a great job in those original cartoons.
Slasher, did you have anything, or Trina?
I'm all
Tapped out?
Yeah.
I got a picture of something. It's pretty funny.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me bring it up.
Yeah, I was going down the rabbit hole to looking at old Joe's today, because I was looking at that buzzer and I was like, God, he didn't come with half that shit. And I was trying to remember what he originally came with. So they have that flail axe that he comes with, which some people call, what the hell did they call it? Somebody called it a nunchuck axe. I was like, it's not a nunchuck axe.
Well,
you don't grab the other end.
It looked like an axe handle. It did look
like but it's got like an axe handle on the end, so that kind of makes it a flail, because it's
not a handle. I mean, like the blade. It looked like an axe blade. At the end.
Yeah. But I mean, it would still fall in the category of a flail, you know. The old one came with a basket, backpack, and then a gas can.
Yeah.
And I'd completely forgot that he came with that on the original figure.
But this is something I just fucking came across this looking on Twitter.
What the hell is this?
I don't know what this is, but this fucking Santa Claus is hilarious.
That is bizarre.
This is coming from that same company did like the pirate stuff that we were looking at last week, I believe.
It's Santa Tor.
He's a Minotaur.
Well, look at that fucking look at the fucking head he comes with. I like that shit with the fucking antlers.
That's wild.
Oh my God.
How do you even come up with something like that?
Where he's got his sled, his sleigh.
But wait, there is a regular Santa as well? Because there was like a silhouette of him.
Yeah, I don't. And the fucking deer are blanked out too.
That's weird.
This fucking look at this.
Christmas.
Little
wait,
black girl in a Freddy onesie.
Yeah.
what does it say? Christmas what? Sally?
Christmas children Sally.
Okay.
I like that it says Chase mystery gift included. I wonder if it maybe like certain ones come with like a lump of coal or something.
Maybe.
She comes with a fucking gingerbread cookie with a bite taken out of it.
So it can be a boy or a girl?
Yeah, I think I want this Santa. He's got a broken candy cane.
That's great.
I think the pigtails come out so you could swap them on the head.
Santa Tour.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is magnificent.
Holy shit.
Yeah, look, there's like a fucking evil pirate Santa here in the background.
With a candy cane for a hook. I like the Krampus.
Look at all the multicultural children over here. Those kids are creepier looking than this fucking demon in the middle.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got more shots of the pirate Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, I'll pull this up. He also has a peg leg and a sword. Holy shit. Or a cutlass, whatever. He's got a treasure map and everything.
Are those like jingle bells next to the stocking? Is that what those are supposed to be?
I think so. That's crazy. Well, here's the other.
Yeah, there's a regular Santa, yeah.
Fresh.
I find this interesting though. I mean, I think it's really cool that companies take like chances like this and create something different.
Yeah,
I think it's always interesting, and there's quite a few these companies that are doing this now, not just doing the old regular lock, stock, and barrel figures that everybody knows.
Yeah. That's nuts.
It's definitely taking a chance.
I would pick
Oh,
some
for
of these
sure.
up. I'd pick up Santa Tour and that Pirate Santa.
The sled is only $70 for a 6-inch.
Well, what is
figure.
with the fucking blacked out deer? What is that? Like, why are they doing that?
Maybe there's two versions of the deer.
Oh,
maybe.
Okay.
It
Yeah, well,
looks
the
like
line-
it does. It looks like it doesn't come with the sleigh.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because it
With
does
the
say
fire
naughty or
hose.
nice, so.
Grandpa Tour.
Oh my god, his feet are on fire.
Get another shot of this one.
How much is Santa Tour? $50?
Yeah.
He's
Ouch.
cool, but I don't want to pay $50 for Santa Tour.
Look for the discounts going into the going into the Christmas time.
Let's see the naughty or nice collection. The full one.
They got all the kids.
Yeah. Look at this one.
Oh, that one's fucking awesome.
Holy shit.
Barbarian Santa. That's fucking awesome.
That axe is fucking dope.
It's like your Kratos Santa.
It would have been better if he would have had a couple of elf heads hanging off his belt.
Oh yeah, that would have been great. He's got a white cape, or I guess it's the bear skin, maybe.
Yeah, it's the bear skin.
But it looks like it's cloth.
Yeah, it looks like a bearskin cape. That's That's awesome.
That's
And he's got red snowflake tattoos.
Yeah. Holy shit. Oh, he's available right now. Look at that. There's regular Santa.
Santa's Steak figure.
Huh?
A Santa Steak figure.
Holy shit. Like they got the nicer versions and then like the really messed up ones.
Wait, I want to see Krampus.
There's a lumberjack version.
That's awesome.
That's good. The accessories are great too. Okay, all right. So before it was, I guess, gold. Was with the other dude, the pirate one, and there was the coal. So they just repainted it.
Yeah, have a good night.
Nighttime prophet.
Have a good one, man. These are wild. Oh shit!
Oh, the evil deer. Oh, Gorgon the goat demon.
Oh, cool.
Look at oh shit! That's wild.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my god. The classics one, they're nice too. They're pumpkin heads.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, it'd go great with Sam from Trick or Treat.
Yeah, they look like Sam ripoffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're his parents.
But $80 though, that's steep.
Yeah, ouch. What's this? Gremlin King? I like that the box is all
Crushed.
crunched.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's how Amazon and FedEx delivers now.
But see, these things only work for this time of year. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Hobo Santa.
You can set up your own little like busted up like Christmas village with these guys.
Pretty much. There's an accessories pack. Oh shit. Father Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Wow. They're really making use of all those molds. That looks really good though.
Yeah, it really does. What's the white one? I like that one.
Assassin's Creed Santa.
Oh, look at the face on that.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, he's got the blue hands too.
Yeah. Like a frost giant or something.
Yeah. Cool.
That's really awesome.
Winter is here. That's like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
One of those
the
Night
White
Kings.
Walkers.
White Walkers, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's his crown looks like that.
Yeah.
Really good shit.
Exactly, Soul Assassin.
What's that?
And I hear you, Shifty. I wish they had shit like that in Walmart instead of the pop stuff that they can't ever sell.
Is it screwed up? Oh yeah, we got a couple of gremlins.
Oh my
these got to be small if they're articulations like the Super 7 ones, like the classic ones.
Look, his candy cane is dynamite. Look.
Yeah. Holy shit. All right, he's 4 inches, this one. Let's see this Krampus.
Oh, that guy looks awesome.
Yeah.
I like how the glass of milk for these evil ones is black. The milk is black and the cookies are all fucked up colors.
It's just some Coca-Cola. I don't know.
Wizards, they have the...
That's cool.
The book is nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of got like that Gandalf type of staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the Nutcracker.
Nice. How big is this one? This one's 4 inches as well.
The Gremlin Nutcracker.
With the alternate arms. So you have them with the drum. Pretty cool. I can't believe how many of these things they made. Storytime Santa.
Oh my god, these are so cool.
It's wild how like again, just the amount of them that they've been pumping out. Oh, these are all sold out. Let's see. Those like Bob Hoskins from the Hook movie.
Yeah, where he's all dirty and shit.
Shmee. Is that his name? Yeah, Mr. Shmee.
Trina's going to wind up doing like 20 days to Christmas, and it's going to be all these figures. It's not even 20. We'll give her 15. We'll give her a few days to get stuff mailed.
That's great.
All the evil ones. I like the evil ones.
Yeah, the evil ones. The zombie.
Yeah.
One. Look at the face of that thing, an evil Santa. I like the axe.
Yeah.
See, he's got green cookies.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool stuff.
Very.
That is
It's
definitely
cool when
interesting.
they come up with new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows
Well, I
that
mean,
everyone is creatively bankrupt.
Well, that's why I really like that one company. They put out like that Day of the Dead figure, Mortis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the
that
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, man, because it was just something
That was
different.
good.
The chick,
There's
right?
computers companies.
The guns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was an excellent configure. I seen somebody do a full review on it, man. The articulation on it is excellent as well.
Nice.
So. I don't know nothing about that show. Don't want to know nothing about it.
What show?
Whatever that new Disney Star Wars stuff is.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But
this is crazy.
I only got one more thing.
All right.
Has anybody else got anything else?
Nope.
No.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to lead into this, and then I guess we're going to start wrapping up. I need to get up off this computer unless you guys want to talk more after I leave.
I've got to be done sitting here too.
Okay. All right. Well, here goes my last offering for this one. This is following on the back of Rat King, so you could probably guess which line it is. And here we go.
We're hanging out with Rorschach, the superhero pig. Right, Rorschach? Oh, Rorschach. Rorschach never compromised, and neither do we. So, we're looking at something that's superhero related, right, Rorschach? Oh, and here we go from Playmates in conjunction with Nickelodeon. 40 years of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have from their classic line, Casey Jones. They've got the little story on the back right there for Casey Jones. So let's go ahead and get this one out of its package and take a look at it. Here we go, right out of the packaging with our classic TMNT Casey Jones. Let's go ahead and just get right into the articulation on this one. So Casey has a turning head, side to side. That's classic, a no waist turn. He does have the balls down here in the leg. Now, this is another one, like a lot of them, he's got this bent toe, so you got to kind of lift the back foot up to be able to get him to stand. If you flatten the feet out, you can get him to stand as well, but sometimes he'll want to rock. Like, it's just very odd the way they designed it. Of course, the arms
The arms move it up and down. He does have a turn right there at the wrist where some of the other newer versions of the turtle figures didn't. So there you go with Casey. Let's get out his accessories. Here we go with Casey Jones giving everybody to come at me. And of course you can see he's got his golf club bag on his back, and we got a couple of his weapons in there. Let's go ahead and put his weapons in his hand and talk about those. Here we go with Casey Jones in his last pose, and he's got his broken golf club and he's got a broken bat. Just like the original one, the colors and everything are pretty much spot on, but here is where Playmates cheaped out a little bit. So the original figure came with 2 bats, and there was 2 broken bats with the original Casey Jones, and even on the package here, let's get a quick look at that. Yeah, weapons, broken bats, and fractured golf club. So yeah, Playmates cheaped out. They refused to put the second bat in with this Casey Jones. I mean, otherwise this thing looks like the original one. It has the same posability. All these joints are right and tight on this. There's no sloppy heads or anything like I've seen on the Rat King figure, for example. But not including the extra bat, that's losing points for me. Otherwise, this thing was doing really, really well for itself. So because they cheaped out and didn't include the second bat, the best that we're going to be able to give this one is an 8.5 out of 10. Guys, that's all we have on this one. Be sure to let Rorschach, the superhero pig, know what you thought about this one.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell.
Turtle
power. This one,
it's just like the old one. Awesome.
Yeah, man, it was excellently done. Like all the joints on this thing are right and tight, like they should be. It was just them not including that extra bat is why the score came down a little bit. If they would have had the second bat in there, like the original one did, this thing would have got a 10 out of 10 because it was perfect. It was exactly like the original one.
I still gotta get I have the OG Casey and the fucking golf bag. I don't have the weapons. I gotta get the weapons. I have no weapons left for any of the fucking Ninja Turtle figures I have.
Oh, man.
You know, it's funny is I'm missing some figures, but I still have some of the old accessories. Like I don't have the Gamorrean guard anymore from the original Star Wars Kenner figures, but I do have his axe. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, I think this is another excellently done figure, man. I got one more left in this lineup. So it's Mutagen Man, it was Rat King, Casey Jones, and the last one is Slash. So I'm on the lookout for Slash, and once I get him, I've got all the ones up to date, every single one in the line they've done so far, and for the most part, they've all been excellent. They really have captured the original look and feel of the turtle figures when they first came out. Love it. I could do without all the stupid sports teams ones, but yeah, no interest in those at all.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're releasing those too.
Yeah, they were corny back in the day. Why they're re-releasing them, I don't know.
Well, they got really over the top with the birthday fucking clown ones. Like, come on.
They got like Smurfs.
Yeah. Wasn't there a chef? Didn't they make a fucking chef turtle?
Probably did. Well, they had a villain that was like Pizza Face or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. With he had a peg leg with a pizza box at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
I forgot what his name was.
I thought it might have been Pizza Face, but I forget. It's been a hot minute since I've seen it. I never had the figure itself, but I remember seeing it. It was the same thing with Mutagen Man. I never had the original one. I remember seeing it. Just I never had gotten it. But yeah, like overall, if you're nostalgic about these things or you just really love the way the classic turtle figures look, I would definitely go pick some of these things up.
Yeah, Tommy, it was Pizza Face. I looked at it.
It was Pizza Face?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm wrong from time to time. Not often, but I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'll bring up a picture of Pizza Face. Oh,
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Yeah, they didn't color the pizza too good. Well,
No,
they
they
put a
didn't.
turtle on the pizza.
There's way too much paint, right?
Well,
We'll make it solid red. That's pizza enough.
a pizza box is his fucking peg leg.
Jeez, so he's stepping through it. It still has legs more equal than NECA figures.
Yeah.
But that is about it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everybody that's been hanging out in the chat, everybody that's going to watch on the replay. You can spend your time anywhere, but you chose to spend it here with us, and it is always greatly appreciated. Guys, remember, if you're watching on the replay, do us a huge favor. Go ahead and hit the like button and leave a comment. I don't even care if it's just a thumbs up. It really does help us a lot, especially with the way YouTube is playing games with everybody. There's certain people they just don't like, and they've been hating on my ass for 5 years now. So might even be 6 at this point. I forget. I lost track of time how long it's been, but they definitely hate my guts. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. It is indeed. And with that, I am going to pass it around to my lovely host, and they're going to let you know what they got going on. So here we go.
Hey, Prime, what do you think Megatron's gonna do to Starscream?
Nothing gentle, I would say.
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me chill and talk toys. I don't think I'm gonna be playing a game tonight. Probably tomorrow night. And Saturday we're continuing Death Wish month. Sorry. Death Wish month spans 2 months. So.
Well, it deserves it.
Death Wish 4. And yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, Slasher.
Yeah, brother.
Always appreciate it, man. Kick it on over.
Not okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow we should be doing the Friday Underground stream. Plenty of crazy stuff going on in the world, but we're going to start pivoting to other things too soon. There's a few people I've been talking to as well. I think we're going to start reviewing the series on Netflix. So yeah, well, more info on that soon. But yeah, I think there's a few people who want to jump in on that now, so that'll be good. We'll either do that on Fridays or Sundays. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, tomorrow we should be doing something at some point. I think. I hope. Yeah, we got some great projects that are still available. So if you want some really cool gifts to give to people or something for yourself, yeah, we got the Volume 3 art book, the brand new one that's like a remastering of 1 and 2 with an additional 30 pages. We got the kid book available again. That's over on the Volume 3 art book campaign. And then we have Shadow of the Kraken and Through the Woods. Those are available over on the Shadow of the Kraken campaign. If you just type in Vinnieart.com, it should take you right there. So, yeah, thank you, everyone. And, yeah, it was a blast.
Awesome. Kicking it on over, I think the order may surprise me.
And all day long, my foot up a dog's ass. Just bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
Guys, thanks again for joining us. And as always, keep a lookout what I'm doing. These injuries have actually got me down in the dumps right now, but I'm fighting my way out of it, and then hopefully be able to get back to creating more stuff and putting it up on the channel and just having a blast, of course, with the pigs, the battle bots, and of course with a lot of the toy reviews. These are the things that I enjoy doing, and all the misery tubers that want to cry and bath salts that probably somebody pissed in, just go ahead and slamming your bits and parts into door handles while I laugh at you, you miserable son bitches. But now we are going to kick it on over because Trina thought she was escaping. And Trina, here's your outro. It's a double. It's your outro, and it's...
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Golden Trina Award for the best review of the night.
All right. Well, I'm actually going to give it to you tonight, Tommy, because for the awesome commercials that you showed, I totally dug those. Yeah, loved them. So yeah, you're getting the award for that.
Awesome.
And all right, so yeah, it was a great hanging out with you guys, and thank you for having me, and thank you to everyone in the chat for hanging out with us. And yes, Hannibal. So on my channel at Real Horror, Vinnie and I are reviewing the Hannibal TV series. We're doing that at 8 p.m. Eastern on my channel, and this coming next Wednesday is episodes 2 and 3. We just did the first episode last night. If you want to catch that, it was a fun stream.
It was a blast.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then of course on ETEP's channel, we do the horror movie reviews. That's Tuesdays at about 8:35 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, again, thank you all for hanging out with us. Hope you all have a great night and great weekend.
Thank you, Trina. Always
I
appreciate
gotta say
it.
too. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys missed it, go back and watch it. The Hannibal thing was it really was a lot of fun, and the series is so much. I mean, it's damn good. The writing, everything about it, the psychological thriller and horror elements. It's really, really good if you haven't seen it. So definitely watch those and join the streams with us because it's a good time.
Yeah.
No, hold on a second here. Just remember, it's all about the Golden Trina Award. I managed to pull another rabbit out of the hat, or a guinea pig out of the closet, as it were, and managed to secure another one. I'm glad I'm not keeping count, but I do appreciate it. I do put some work into some of this stuff.
Oh yeah.
And God, man, I appreciate it, Trina, and I appreciate everybody in the chat that's been hanging out and have enjoyed the show, of course, as always. Guys, we will see you on the next one. Remember, stop in for Trina. Watch and learn about that Hannibal show. You may find yourself another series to watch that is not horribly done like so many wind up being. We got so little to look forward to. And of course, as always, for the rest of the panelists and myself, all us co-hosts up there, we hope that you have an awesome one. And be safe out there as we wind into the Pigmas season. And you got to go out there and fight with the lunatics to get gifts. Have a good one, y'all.
You better run, Mojito. You what? I thought you said don't move. That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.